Hey everyone, every bowling coach is just a little bit different depending on his or her time in the sport, their experiences, and what kind of education they've had. The USBC has a program that certifies coaches at different levels. We've got the director of coaching to tell us about coach training and what kind of investment that is for prospective bowling coaches. My name is Andrew Pfeffer. I am the creator, producer, and host of Bowling with the Pfeff, and this is Hot Topics. And Stephen Padilla joins us for this episode of Hot Topics, where we are concentrating on training folks to become great coaches. Stephen, welcome to Hot Topics.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you having me. Glad to always talk about what's options or what's possible for coaches out there. Thanks for giving us the platform and the opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah, we appreciate your being here. Let's kind of start at, ground level, right? How much need is there in the sport of bowling at large for coaching?
So think about our sport like any other. When you consider athletes are going to enter at every level, they're going to be first-time players. You're going to eventually graduate into advanced athletes, and ultimately, hopefully, our goal is to get professional athletes. But if we consider the fact that the need for coaching in our sport doesn't stop at a specific level or doesn't really end at any level, we're always going to need coaching. And one of the things I like to think about when I get to train coaches is I think within the audience, there are people there that are going to give away the coaching information at the first-time athletes or beginning athletes and youth bowlers specifically. There are people there for themselves individually to help learn and grow themselves as an athlete inside coaching. And then there are people that are there to possibly take that to a level that are going to offer lessons and give information for a price tag. Maybe it's part of their pro shot business, perhaps it's part of their own individual coaching curriculum or career. But coaching at every level for our sport is not only necessary, in my opinion, but it's viable at every level, to the point where anybody at any level has a place inside our sport to learn how to coach and teach the game. So the need is, I'd say endless is really what I would put there, because it's at every level.
Yeah. If you think there's not a lot of it now, just, wait a couple seconds. It'll be there.
Exactly.
Tell us a little bit about the process for the trainee. I'm guessing there are members out there who want to know about the investment in time and even money to become a reputable, efficient coach.
I can honestly speak specifically to the USBC coaching program. There are several out there internationally and throughout the world, but I believe and I know that our USBC coaching program is second to none. We train as many coaches annually as any other program. We offer a lot of opportunities and options from beginning level right on to advanced high-end, or what we call our gold level coaches. And the process is really simple, and it actually doesn't cost to get started. We actually partner with the USBC Youth Program, and they offer what's called a USA Bowling Coaching class or a seminar. And those are free to anybody that's brand new to the bowling center that wants to just help someone get better. Usually it's beginning bowlers, youth. And those are given away around the country to a degree, and then facilities or programs can purchase that program. And so learning how to just keep somebody behind the foul line safely, how to have a good time on the lanes, how to just knock down some pins and really kind of enjoy maybe even the team atmosphere, the team environment of youth bowling. That's really where we get started. From that process, we offer a free level 1, which is our first process for the USBC coaching department, which will lead eventually into the bronze, silver, and gold program, which are progressive or successive in duration. But our level 1 program is definitely the foundation of what we start with in terms of the 3 pieces you have to start with us with USBC. So it starts with a USBC membership through a league or a tournament, whatever organization format you choose, or you can just purchase your membership online. You also need to be background screened through the Registered Volunteer Program. So you'll complete the background screening process. You'll get a confirmation back on that it's complete. And then there's included in that Registered Volunteer Program is Safe Sport Training. That's an online module, and that module is required for all coaches at any level at USBC's coaching department level, so level 1, bronze, silver, and gold. And so once you get those 3 started, then you get into the level 1 program. It's all online to start. So you'll have all the content and material online. You'll have the testing process will be online as well. So you don't really have to set foot in a bowling center to get started in coaching. Just get the information to get started at level 1. Once you progress onto our 2 and 3 day classes, our bronze class is a 2 day class, our silver is a 3 day class. Those are more specifically in centers typically. There's on-lane assessment with your instructor, and then there's testing that you do at home as well. It's online. It's take-home testing. But that progression and that process for us is really kind of how you get started. It all starts with getting a sample of it and getting interest in getting it at least in your hands to understand and start learning it, and then it lets you go where you'd like to from there.
Yeah. There is a time investment in safe sport training, let me tell you from experience, but it's valuable information that really everybody in our sport and out of our sport needs to know. I'm sure there are some who have taken some of these courses, who have got the knowledge, but want to know, how do I effectively pass this knowledge on to my students? Because that's kind of where the rubber hits the road, right?
Yeah, Andrew, that's great. That's a great question. In fact, I get that question all the time in coaching classes. How do I now deliver this? What we've built into the bronze and silver classes are specific time slots where the coaches actually get a chance to practice or learn how to do exactly what you're asking about, deliver the content to a student. And so those are great examples to get you started. And they're just examples really to help you understand the process of introducing yourself perhaps to a lesson, getting to know somebody's interest in the sport and where they want to go with it, and then really helping them with the skill set that you're able to give. I wind up in classes with multiple layers of coaches, right? You wind up with people that want to give it away and give it to the youth and just get started and give back to the sport that helped them. And they need interest in just learning how to introduce themselves to a youth program or perhaps beginning bowlers and help them understand how to safely enjoy the game. I also end up in class with people that are more interested in personal aspects of gaining the knowledge of becoming a coach to help use it in their own personal game. And that's just application at that point, right? So now they're going to take the knowledge, take the content, they're going to go practice it on the lanes, use it themselves, and eventually become better bowlers, we hope, in the idea that they've already started coaching themselves. And then we have another layer. The IPSIA program specifically has a lot of coaches from the pro shops that go through our material. And when they come through, they're looking to pass that on through their pro shop, either through an a la carte menu. Maybe they're going to offer lessons with merchandise. There are multiple ways that particular level of information, that layer of information, can be delivered out onto the lanes or in the pro shop environment specifically, that they're going to be able to translate and use effectively. And so what winds up happening is, for the most part, the knowledge to the student is delivered in multiple ways. And ultimately, when it comes to how they're going to be delivered, it depends on the coach as to how they want to deliver it and how it's going to get delivered at that point.
Yeah, great stuff. And, what better way to grow our sport, right, than some effective, knowledgeable coaching in each of our areas and certainly through our membership. Stephen, I really appreciate the time. Thank you for your insight on this.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate again the platform and the opportunity to talk about it. They're always welcome to touch base with us on bowl.com's coaching homepage, bowl.com/coaching. If you can go there, you can find a lot of the information I talked about here. So thanks again for the platform and for the time.
Yeah, there you go. And hey, folks, another place to find out about clinics near you and coaching lessons, all kinds of other stuff is ipsia.com. You can find the benefits of membership and all kinds of great information on our sport and pro shop operations, coaching, all kinds of other stuff. And if you liked what you saw here today, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It's perfectly free, and it really is the easiest and best way to help us continue to make great bowling content.